Hello and welcome back. I have a horrible feeling that I actually didn't record that last session, because when I clicked the start recording it said stop recording, it said start recording. So I don't know at some point whether something went wrong. We shall see after I'm out of this recording, but at least it is now recording. So I hate this. I thought I'd got away with this, doing this. I had a despite on my first one. I had what I dubbed the missing episode, where I'd done something similar. Looks like I've gone and done it again. So much for you guys not missing anything. We shall see. I might have just caught it twice. I'm hoping I have, because I really don't want to. I thought I was getting a little bit more professional, but maybe not. One more. We shall this time put these a little bit in a bigger space, like this bit here on the left, where there's more room for bales. No, I will use this. I can do it the other way, but I want to go out further. I have to switch that on. Oh, wasn't that I wasn't on the right buttons. Oh, okay, maybe it was. Let's try go a long way, because we can get quite a few stacks here. Right, transporting round bale stack. Switch you off. I'm missing my I'm not going to call it the Cytec. It is, obviously was originally the Cytec, but it is now the Logitech gaming panel. So yes. I did not think. We are not a stone throw away. If we jump the wall, there are some advantages to being on foot. Let's go grab it. Oh, the Argotron. Oh yeah, no, I'm doubting myself. I've just had this conversation in the last one about the Argotron and the Argon, and about trying to call it the Sammy and the Deutz. The thing is, the game calls them by the name, so... Oh, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was thinking that this patch down here, where it was very stretched, was going to miss an awful lot in the middle, but it's only a little bit, which we'll clean up when we do the edge. Even the edges aren't really... they've done a fantastic job of it. Oh yeah, oh dear, I can see someone seems to have left some implements in the middle of the road. Oh dearie me. 12, narrow field. Oh, still 3.8. Would have thought it kept the... of course it's got the thing folded, hasn't it? So it does make sense, actually. 0.4. Go. Save. 12. Mowing. And... oh. Now it's gone from one to the other. Now is the Argon. Talk about confusing. So that's the Argotron, or the Deutz, now mowing, and the Argon, the Sammy, is finished. So let's go and get the Sammy. In fact, it might be just as quick running as it would be grabbing that field and going through the edge. Let's do this. And then we shall carry on with grabbing some more bales. I'm quite intrigued on seeing how many bales we've actually managed to achieve, and this is without us doing the outer edge yet. This is a decent field. It always seems to be about 9 or 10, even without the outside. Right. Let's get that. This on field 13. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was downhill. Could hardly stop. Right. Let's get you started. Must remember we haven't crop censored. Never thought. This is obviously you can. I'm going to switch this on, but after I've done the course, or I've set the course, and then I'm going to switch this on. Oh wow, there's a huge. Wow, there's an awful lot of grass on this headland. It's massive. It's not included in the field. That's going to create some, definitely loads of bales. Right, so we want to set 13 mowing. But before we do that, if we turn on, unfold that, the only nasty thing is, I'm hoping I don't clock any trees. If we switch that on, course play will actually play, and it will play the course. Let's go. Let's just hope we don't clack anything with that, because it is a bit of a long beast. Got to hope it. This is the worst bit on the side here. Right, I don't think we've got long actually. These are small fields, so let's go and see how the Argotron's doing. The Deutz. Yeah, I think by the time I'd run and got that. Oh yeah, there's masses of grass on the even here as well at the end. Oh look, someone's dropped a bucket in the middle of the road. Oh, who's done that? Let's quickly slink away. If they'd got any sense, they'd get out and just move it to the side, but you've got to have a laugh, haven't you, truly? Oh, look how beautiful that, how absolutely glorious the light is on this early autumn day. Looks glorious, absolutely beautiful. How many bales have we got out of that? How many bales will we get out of that, I wonder? I am liking the ends of this field, and even the bank as well, I should imagine, on that field 13, that bank. You should easily get quite a good. It's not a steep bank. At least the first section, I think you get a complete run out of there. And there's that massive headland there, tiny bit of down the side of the wall, and an absolutely humongous headland at the top. Or what do you call that? It is the head of the land, but you don't normally call. Oh, I don't know. I did listen to Frithgar go on about lands and that, and he was a farmer, so if anybody should have known things like that, it would have been Frithgar. What we'll do is we'll get the Argotron and we'll grab the front loader and we'll go and grab the bits and bobs. Thinking about, is there anything else? Oh, we need the adapters, don't we, from the yard? Okay, there we go, I was right. What I'm going to do though, because this is the last field, we'll work from last to first, so we'll drop the mowers at the top of the field in readiness for doing the grass around the edge. Let's give ourselves plenty of room to get in. We've got enough time for Sammy to, yeah, he's got another couple of rounds. So we'll go and grab the. Has he got another round? Yeah, he has. That should. He's not going to be done in a couple of minutes. We'll go and grab the. Oh, I seem to be a lady now. I do always always tickles me the way that you remain the last person until you jump out of the tractor. I have lost my red and black jacket and I'm now sporting a ponytail. I can't indicate, this is annoying. Oh, what am I doing? I want the front loader. So that's in my way, isn't it? In fact, yeah, let's move it out of the way a little. Let's reverse it. It's a little bit too close to those adapters. Now then, this is 01 early autumn, so that means in 03 early autumn, that will be the time when the silage is actually ready. Let's get rid of the big backhand and drop that right where it is. This is going to be total potluck because one goes from front loader to telehandler and the other one goes from telehandler to, I think actually, oh no, that one was on the right way. So this one, oh, that seems to be too low into the ground. This one is that way. So this one should be the right one. Oh, okay. Okay then. Maybe not. Could have sworn it was that, or is that the implement side? Have I got them the wrong way round? I may well have done actually thinking about it. It should be the flat side, shouldn't it? So it might be that first one still, but it's the other way. Yeah, because if it was the flat side on that one, I have to try and spin that around the other one without knocking it over. Unless of course I've got the wrong adapters, which it wouldn't be the first time I've done that. I think I'm right. I'm sure one was front loader to telehandler, and then telehandler to wheel loader. That should be right. It's not liking it though, is it? Okay. Let's have a look in the garage and see what I've done. Let's see if I can. Oh, do you know, sometimes I always go through every last one. Let me just double check. What have I done then? Adapter from wheel loader to telehandler. From telehandler to front loader to telehandler, don't I? I knew that. So we need to sell that one then. Surely if that was reversed. But it's a telehandler fitting into it, it's a front loader. Right, let's sell that. I lost £100. Let's buy a front loader to telehandler. Can't believe I've done that. From front loader to telehandler. Yeah, front loader attachment to begin with. Oh, I haven't lost £100. They're all 300. Right, we need to quickly scoot. I'm going to cheat a little bit here. No, we're not actually. We're not that far away from the gate. Whoa! We'll shoot up to the top as well. What was that about? Bashed into the ground. That's a bit of clean-up work on all of the fields to do, but not an awful lot. Although this does look worse than most. Oh, we now want 12 mowing. Let's get in the right field though. Let's not, of course, be trying to climb the wall or anything silly, because it does happen. It's good, but it's not perfect. Oh, just as I'm not perfect, as I tried to drive through the wall myself. I should be able to manage to turn around there. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm being silly. Stop. Let's unfold you. Now, I'm hoping I'm not too close to the wall. Let's try from the first. Let's get out. And let's see. Let's just watch you first little bit. Make sure you don't clock into any overhanging trees or anything silly. There's bits of this field that are a little bit close. Definitely some cleaning up to do there. Let's go get that adapter so we can try. We will try and do the right thing and move the try and push it with the front loader. I know it can't attach it, but it can push it out of the way, being as the drivers in this place seem to have absolutely no common sense. I don't know who's dropped it there though. But we'll do the right thing. We'll move it for whoever's dropped it in the way. Can't have the world stopping because they can't. Can I escape through there? I think I can. Let's push that out of the way, and we'll do the same on that one. In fact, we could. Look, mate, all you had to do was wait 1 minute for me to move it out of the way. And you decided that you would have been impatient. Well, I've got to have a confession. You know, I said about my timer in the last session. Well, I remembered it for then. Unfortunately, this time I didn't. So I'm going to have to guess. And I would say, probably by the time I've got this and got back to the field, that's probably another recording session. It's funny when you've been driving around in something like the truck at 70 something miles an hour, you jump in a tractor that's not slow. I mean, I've driven entire Let's Plays with the tractor with a top speed at 26 miles an hour, and you sort of get used to it, but it's funny when you get into a faster vehicle, you sort of get used to that speed if you've been in it for any length of time, and then you jump in a tractor like this that's not slow, that does 32 miles an hour, and it feels so slow. And yet it isn't, I know, it's just a perception. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a way away though. Yeah. Let's get this. This is going to be a right faff because I've got to pick this up from here. Now then, which way is it? I think it's this way. It's the flat bit, isn't it? Or is the? Let's see. No, it is the other way. It's the bits with the curvy bits that needs to go onto the front of the attacher. Flat bits. Right, well, at least that attached and chuffed. Let's put that down a bit so I can see clearly where I'm going. It's got a good window, this has a good view. In my previous Let's Play, the tractor I drove the most was a Sammy Titan, and it's got its exhaust in the middle of the left hand side of the bonnet, and it's quite surprising how that actually distracts you and cuts through your vision, a little bit like the front loaders are to a degree now, but to be honest you're almost completely unobstructed, which is so fantastic. What we'll do is we'll grab the buckets and we'll come back for the weight. We'll grab the attacher from the yard, grab the bucket and the weight, and we'll literally drive it back to the yard, and that's where we'll leave it, because I'm quite sure that's going to be another recording session. I'm well chuffed though with what we've achieved. I'm on my way. We've literally bailed up all of the actual fields without doing any edges, all in one. Well, no, actually it was 2 sessions, so just go to show things have got. One thing I would like, Yes, for me this is one session. For you it will be 2 recording sessions. But if I open my... Did I come out in the middle? I'm not sure now if I did. Well, let's grab that on the back. I can at least do that. Come back for you in a minute. Ooh, what am I doing? I've told you so many times about leaving these for any length of time, and I'm leaving it for any length of time. Let's just play safe and record and save it. In case I have left it too long. No, I got away with it. Right, okay. Now we'll leave this there as well, because again this is gonna be the clean up. What have I done? What have I done? Well, let me go either. Come on. I've sort of double against it. I'll have to try from another angle, but for now I don't want to be like doing extra work. As I said, I want to just grab the bucket and we'll carry on with all clean up exercises and grabbing of bales and all the rest of it in the account. But I would like to count up the bales. That's the one thing I would like to do just before we literally go out. So say, look at all that grass there up here. It's a humongous great amount. Let's have a look to the right. Yeah, it looks good. Let's grab that other attacher. Oh, I've still left my truck running. I just heard its engine then. Oh, I can't indicate on whether... Well, I know I can, but I don't know the configuration, because that's one of the main reasons I've got my side panel. Right, moment of truth. If I have got the right attacher. Ah, it's the wrong way round, isn't it? Even if I am right or wrong. Let's try and twizzle it. We shall see in a minute whether we are right or wrong. Let's try to get that the other way round. That's not looking good. I would have thought I would have got that one right. Oh. Really? From wheel load. Oh, idiot. I've done both wrong. It's from telehandler to wheel loader. You absolute nutter. Right. Much as I don't like to overuse this mod because of some plonker, I'm going to do this. I'm going to allow it because I would like to finish this on this point where I go and get it. So we want from telehandler to wheel loader. Let's try to get this right. From telehandler to wheel loader. There we go. That's right, isn't it? Wheel loader to telehandler. Sorry. Front loader to telehandler. Telehandler to wheel loader. Let's reset that straight away there. I don't like overusing that. Right, moment of truth. I think we've got it right this time. Oh, you Wally. You've done the wrong one. Sold the wrong one. I was hovering, I'd got the right one, but hovered over the... So that's right. So we now need to redo that. Talk about waste money at a time when you can ill afford it. So we want front loader, 2 telehandler again. Oh dear. Adapter from front loader to telehandler. Oh, 7. I don't suppose 7. Oh, I've got it on dollars. Let's change that. So, oh, it's pound up there. That, oh, it must do the mod in dollars. I've never noticed that before. Right, so that means the second one we want first. The first one we want second. I'm not sure I'm the right way round. No, I am the wrong way. Well, this certainly wasn't the easiest thing to do. Right, alright, that should be that way. Let's spin this around. Hooray! Finally! There. Now then, let's go and get that bucket. Dear me, what a palaver. Absolutely. Now, with having a 2.4 ton weight and the weight of the Deutz, we should get away with actually fully filling the Reschke, but we should put this to the test later in the Let's Play when we've actually got that kind of tonnage to lift, because I'm still not 100% sure. This has got an 8 ton capacity. I'm not sure the weight of the... It's a medium tractor, so I'm really not sure. Let's have a look behind us before we just dart across the road. No, we're good. That away anyway. Yeah, I'm good that away. So, yay! Oh, okay, that was nothing to do with the Reschke. I thought I'd got a mod clash. It was because I was scraping the wall or the fence. Let's lift that up high so I can see where we're going. Grab that bit of... no, we won't. We're going to do what we said, because I say I think I'm well past my time. At least we've got all implements from the store down to the yard, and everything's as it should be. We've got all the correct adapters. And that is where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to say, haha, no I'm not. I'm going to do one thing that I said I was going to do, which is to see how many bales. Wow, 76 bales. Now, we got 75 last time, but that was including all the edges of all of the fields. Bearing in mind, some of those fields have got massive headlands, especially the field 14, but also, so has 13 or 12. One of them has got a massive headland, and all of them have got edges where you get at least 2 or 3. So I should imagine that should be at least up by another 10 to 15 bales. So as much as 91 bales, maybe slightly more or slightly less. But that is fantastic. I am really well chuffed with that. Especially, mind you, no, it's funny, but I'd imagine 12 and 13, the amount of bales we get from that is pretty much what we will do, because you get a 50% bonus for the dark orange, which is the state that they were in. And I would imagine that's not far off. I'm not sure what bonus you do get from fertilising completely, so I'm not sure what the full thing is, but I would imagine it's probably on par with about that itself, but I don't know. It's weird, I've never known that in all the time I've done Farming Simulator, what the actual fertilising statistics are, what extra you get from the first and the second, and I've never heard any content creators mention that either, so perhaps it is a statistic we're not supposed to know. Right, anyway, enough of this waffle. Thank you very much for continuing to watch. I think we've done an amazing couple of sessions this time. We've certainly got an awful lot of bales. It's 5 to 4, so we finished. This is where it's going to get funny. We're going to have to gather these bales together, put them to the side, and probably start with the edges in the morning so we don't get confused, and stick the bales from the edging in a separate place. So otherwise we're going to get confused, because this set of bales that are finished now on 03 mid-autumn at 5 to 4, these should all switch to silage after 2 days. But if we deliberately gather these all together probably on the next session and leave them on the edge of this field over the back, then if we deliberately wait till tomorrow morning, we'll cut the edges and put those somewhere else so as not to get confused. So with no further ado, I'd just like to say thank you for continuing on this journey with me, and I hope that you will continue on this journey with me. And I'll just want to say goodbye for now.